2021 Las Vegas Sun High School Football Media Day at Red Rock Resort, presented by New World Graphics, custom shirt printing and embroidery. Don't blend in, stand out. The next team we have with us are the Foothill Falcons, Coach Vernon Brown, along with running back Kendrick Thomas and cornerback Kellen Robertus. Coach Brown, you're a veteran of these things. We've seen you here a time or two. That being said, how weird was it last year to go through with no high school football season, and how happy are you to be back this year?
It was very weird. A lot of kids were raring to go last year. They were really disappointed in our 2021 class, and it was unfortunate for those guys. But fortunately for us, this year's class, we were able to get a lot of work in during the pandemic in terms of 7-on-7 and then some little light practices. So we should be ready to go this season.
What stood out during the 7-on-7 sessions? What did you guys do well?
We moved the ball pretty good. We were, in all my years of coaching, this is probably the best that we've looked as an offense, 7-on-7 wise. Defensively, we did pretty good. Learned a lot of new things, kind of a new system in place. So it took some time for us to get everything down there. But defensively, we should be pretty tough too.
Kendrick, what do you think it is about the offense that's allowed you guys to be at what sounds like a good spot heading into the season?
I just feel like we just do everything great. Like we got a lot of young people that never played varsity, but they all fly around like receivers, and then often we have running backs. So it's like good to see them just flying around.
For sure. Kellen, I'll ask you a similar question I asked Coach. What was it like not getting to play last year, and did that kind of make you hungrier going into your senior year and wanting to capitalize on the opportunity?
It was kind of disappointing that we weren't able to play, but at the same time, it was also good for us because we were able to build chemistry on the defensive side and on the offensive side of the ball. So now that we're here, we're just gonna fly around and play football.
Well, I got the offensive report from Kendrick. What about the defense? What would you say are some of the things you guys do best?
The defense, we just have a lot of energy. No matter what happens, we always be making plays. From the D linemen to the secondary linebackers, everybody around, we just make plays.
Coach, we heard Kendrick say a lot of things. Other teams are saying similar things. That you don't have a lot of guys who have a lot of experience given the circumstances. How does that make it a new challenge for you as a coach, and how are you approaching that?
It's a big challenge, and even more so than the players is also your coaching staff in terms of preparation. Your offense coordinator, defense coordinator, you have to have different guys kind of call each side of the ball because even, as coaches, we can also, unfortunately, get the virus also. So you have to prepare for that. And then, of course, first and foremost is always the players, making sure we build depth. And we have everybody solid and ready to go at every single position on both sides of the ball.
Kendrick, you guys are in the new realigned higher league, the 5A. Looks like it's going to be very challenging for every team up there. It's no weeks off, basically. Are you guys welcoming that challenge? How are you getting your mindset right to what's going to be a really good schedule?
Yeah, we're very excited because like every week we're playing the best. Like there's no time to take off. So like what Coach Brown always preaches, trust the system. So really, we just got to trust the system and do what we're told. And really, that's all.
Kellen, I'm sure you've had a lot of practice time being a defensive guy going against Kendrick and working out with him, being up close. What makes him a special running back for you guys?
He's able to do what a running back can do. He can catch the ball, he can run the ball, he can even play a receiver, run routes, everything. So going against Kendrick helps in my game as well. So that's what it is.
Then Kendrick, I got to give you the same question in reverse for Kellen. What makes him a good leader for your defense, and what stood out about him?
He has great speed, and one thing, he always flows to the ball. Like that's the main thing we didn't really do. Like last year we didn't flow to the ball. So he's really one of the leaders. He's always first to the ball, sprinting. So really he's a leader in that aspect, and he always does his job. Even if he's making a mistake, he's making that 100%.
Coach, I know you've run a couple other guys here today, and you have a bunch of guys who are expecting big things out for today. You just throw out a few names, other guys to watch at Foothill this year.
Well, as you mentioned earlier, the two young men, Leon and also Sterling, linebacker and defensive end. Our strength defensively is probably our defensive front, our front seven. We got a lot of guys that can make a lot of plays there. They've had experience even their JV years, and then, like I said earlier, during the pandemic, we spent a lot of time defensively going over things. And the biggest thing that I like with that group there, we're a lot faster than in years past. And these two guys said it earlier, they flow to the ball. So we're expecting great things for not only those two young men, but our defense as a whole.
For sure. Well, speed and flowing to the ball sounds like a good game plan to me. That was the Foothill Falcons here at the 2021 Las Vegas Sun High School Football Media Day.